Welcome to this segment of short videos from Dave's Service Center in Ivyland. On this segment we're going to be illustrating or actually showing you what we check when a person comes in with a complaint for a check engine light on. This Lexus drove good. The person didn't have any drivability issues with the car, but the light came on and they wanted it checked out, and that's why they brought it in. We've already connected up our scan tool, which is a Genesis Evo. I have two different Genesises on the facility here that we can actually read codes with. We've gone in there, and there's only one code in there. It's a code P0446, which is an evaporative vent control malfunction. There's numerous reasons that code can be set, and it can even be set intermittently. This gives us the initial code as to why. Now we have to, what code got set, we have to figure out why. We're going to check some basic things first. We're going to look at the fuel cap to make sure the fuel cap is on this vehicle and it is tight. And yes, it is on and it is tight. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to remove it and just make sure that the seal itself is not split. I don't see any splits, but there is a lot of wear on this fuel cap, so this could be intermittently leaking some vacuum. We will check underneath the hood to check if there's any vacuum hoses that look like they're worn or split. And if any of them are worn or split, we'll repair those or replace as needed. We'll also get underneath the car and look at all the evaporative lines, hoses, and even the wiring to the solenoids that are underneath the car. The next thing we will do, which with any vehicle, is go on to all that and see if there's any information or bulletins that can actually narrow it down for us. We already have the vehicle programmed in to our system now to actually view it. My camera guy, Boris here, is going to actually show you briefly what we see. Now when we go in here for a P0446, there's a series of tests. Shows you the description of the system, detecting the condition to set the code, and there's a whole bunch of different windows which we're scanning down. These are things, it's a yes and no question. And as we follow down the flow charts here, it brings us down through all the codes. Now if the problem is occurring while we're testing it, we're able to find it, do the repairs or replace the parts that are needed, and clear it out and then redrive it. Sometimes it requires a customer driving the car for up to a week. If no light resets, then we got the problem. If the light comes back on, we have to go further. May have to test again, the same thing, maybe a different light. It's involved to find out why codes get set, but at least having the information available for the technician allows them to go through a normal process of getting that information and diagnosing your vehicle right.